Welcome to this week's Montgomery Minute for Businesses. All right, so we hear LLCs, S corps, C corps, all this kind of stuff. What is the right entity for you to be? Okay. First of all, it starts with creating an LLC. We create an LLC at the state level. Okay. And so you create that with your local Secretary of State. That gives you a corporate entity. Okay. However, the IRS does not recognize LLCs. There's no way for an LLC to file a tax return. But that's also the beauty in LLCs. Okay. An LLC can elect to be any one of the 8 things that the IRS does recognize. Most popular election for an LLC is to be taxed as an S corporation. So when you hear LLC, S corp, it can be the same thing. Okay, my CPA firm is set up as an LLC, taxed as an S corporation, and that's what we see most LLCs set up as. Okay, and that's the best vehicle tax wise for the majority of LLCs. Okay. Now, let's talk about what looks like an exciting change on the horizon. All right. So we saw during Trump's first administration, he took the corporate income tax rate for C corps from 35% down to 21%. And now he's talking about bringing it down to 18%. If he does that, we're going to see many S corps begin to strongly consider converting over to a C corp because then the tax advantage of doing that. Okay. Now, what's the difference between a C corp and an S corp? People will make this sound so complicated, but it's not complicated at all. Okay. Difference between a C corp and an S corp is what you do with your profits. C corps retain their profits. They keep the money in the business, okay? Those profits, because they're trying to grow, because the owners increase their wealth through the increased value of the ownership of that C corp, okay? So they're constantly building it up. Secondly, with a C corp, the only way owners can pull money out of a C corp is through payroll or dividends, and these are double taxed. So C corps can be frustrating, okay, for small businesses, all right? So then came the S corp. Now the S corp, the difference is profits are distributed to the owners through what are called distributions. Okay, so that's our difference between a C corp and an S corp. A C corp retains its profits, okay, keeps them in the business. An S corp distributes its profits to the owners. Okay, that's a simple difference between the two. Okay, now there's some other rules that are outside really anything that we need to be concerned about here. Okay. And but that's the basic difference between the C corp and an S corp. All right. So I hope this is informative. And as you see, 2025 as it plays out, and if we see the Trump administration start pushing an 18% tax rate for C corps, well then be ready because I'm going to be looking at all of my clients who are S corps, and we're going to be doing a little analysis to see should we be a C corp now, and how much tax is that going to save us. Thanks for watching this week's Montgomery Minute.